Y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. Let's get into the final part of the three-part Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion. Stormy, your mother is so wrong, right? Your mother is not Mel's peer. Whatever the problem is between you and Mel, that's between you and Mel. Do you share it with your mother? Absolutely. We call our mothers and we tell them everything. But that don't mean to come on the stage and go at her because you don't like her. Why should Mel care if Betty doesn't like her? That means absolutely nothing. That's like if I say I don't like Betty. Does that mean something? No. Who cares? This woman's out of line. And Betty, don't nobody care if you don't like Mel. I mean, nobody cares, right? Stormy's over here trying to salvage a relationship with Mel. And you, as her mother, are just putting her in a very bad place. Look at her face. Like, mama, be quiet. She has already said that she likes Mel. She says Mel has built this. And she has. Can we move on from Miss Betty? Let's keep going. So the Fletchers have been a phenomenal addition to Love and Marriage Huntsville, right? And Carlos was saying that at first Nell didn't want to sign on, and she was like, as you can see, this is why, because I got a lot going on with my family. And he asked her where is she in their relationship with the kids, and she said with Lil Chris Jr., she said he's calling more, and she said it comes down to money, and she said to keep the peace, like she's not even worried about him paying her. Pay her when he can, if that's going to be, the breakdown in their relationship. And I understand as a mother, you want your money back, but you want your kids more. You know what I'm saying? So now they're talking to them about not being a part of the Expo, right? Nell has called Tisha out because she said that she would call her and let her know so she could be a part of the Expo. But she never did. And Tisha said that she just actually forgot about it. But then Marsha is calling out Chris because he's saying that Chris told him about his cleaning business and his realty business and all of that, but he failed to tell him about his wife's business, as if it's not very important, which is something he would have done. But let's keep going. So Carlos was asking Tisha, why was she asking Neil about infidelity or cheating? And then he asked Nell, how did she find out that Fletcher had cheated on her? She said that someone told her. It wasn't the woman. She didn't think somebody had enough nerve to do that. But when she asked him, he lied. She backed him up in the corner till he told the truth because she was not going to accept anything less. They were separated for 18 months. And she said love is the reason that they are back together. She absolutely loves him. Now the question is, has anything else happened? Let's keep going. And then she said she saw Fletcher and Martell, the arrogance, the cockiness. And she said that that was going to cost him his marriage. And Mel was like, Nell and Chris would be at their homes at 2 o'clock in the morning trying to keep them together. But Martell just would not let up. And exactly what Nell said is exactly what happened. He himself caused the demise of his marriage. Let's go. So we find out that the mysterious lady allegedly is a massage therapist. That's what Martell had brought her in for. And then we find out that Mel had a massage therapist to come. Now, he feels like, why are we asking him, well, not we, but why are they asking him questions about if that's all the girl did versus asking Mel? Honestly, I don't even think we really care. Let's keep going. Real talk, I think we over this. This Martell talking about Mel and cheated, and he wants her to give an exact date, time, place, person. It's not going to happen. Right? I'm sick of this. So can we leave this conversation at this reunion? Because I don't want to hear nothing else about Mel cheating. Because I'm like Nell. She deserved it. If she did it, you deserved it. He even got a baby out of it. So yeah, if she did it, it's okay. I'm over this. I can't believe Martell said, don't call me a liar. I just can't believe he said that. That is hilarious. Y'all, does Chris really love his wife? Because the excuse is that they're like brother and sister. Sir, that is your wife and another man, regardless of how long you've been knowing him is yelling in her face. He at least needs to be on a 2, and you, as the husband, not so heavy on a 3. You know what I'm saying? And like Mel said, you should not try to not disrespect. You should not disrespect. I don't know, y'all. And then Martell over there, he wants her to apologize when Carlos says, do you owe her an apology? I think we owe each other an apology. No, sir. Apologize to this woman. You never should have been in her face. I don't know. Something in the milk ain't clean. So Tisha felt like Nell should have given her a heads up about Kiki coming on the Houston trip, because Tisha did not want to be around Kiki at all. She felt like she needed to give her a chance to see if she was in a space where she could receive Kiki. You know what I'm saying? Kiki said she didn't necessarily want to come on the Houston trip to make it right. She said, but she did want to come and apologize for throwing the drink in Tisha's face, because she was wrong for that and she wanted to sincerely apologize. But she said, I also wanted to come on the Houston trip because I wanted to have a good time too. I think it's more of the latter. And then Nell said it really wasn't a big deal for her to have Kiki to come. And like she told Kiki on the phone, how about we just wait until we get back, then you can go and you can apologize after this trip. But she said Kiki was going to do what she wanted to do. So she came on. And you see how that turned out. Tisha is over it. I've never seen, I don't think in my life, cousins who are just done with each other. Like, I'm not fooling with you. I don't want you in my space. I don't want to deal with you. I can't change the fact that we're family. And that's the only thing I can be is family, because we are. But other than that, I don't want to fool with you. I don't need that type of negativity in my life. Like, that's what Tisha said. Tisha's done. Like, done. And she said everybody in the family always says that they need to talk, but I understand it. If she's always going to her having a conversation, Tisha's like, I'm out of it. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm finished. I don't want to talk about it, and definitely don't want to be the one that spearheads it. And I feel her on that. Like, Martell said they actors, but I believe this girl meant that with everything in her. This situation with Tisha, Kiki, and Marcel is crazy. Tisha said if she had all the things that was going on in her life that Kiki has, she would never be on reality TV. And Kiki said the only things that she didn't want to come out was her prescription drug situation and the infidelities in her marriage. So Martell is like, is that it? And then they're like, no. Martell said there's one more other thing. Let's see. It's commercial on. Let's see what happens at the commercial. I'll be right back. Marsha did not have anything to say. He said if there's something that needs to be said, it's not him telling it. I'm paraphrasing. So we won't ever know. And I'm tired of this. Let's keep going. The sad part is, the real bad part is that Kiki's girls and Tisha's girls are very close, right? And because they're at odds, they want to go and see them and play with them, and they have to make up these stories why they can't go. And Tisha said that Kiki tried to block her daughter's number out of her daughter's phone. Now, Kiki's very adamant that she did not do it. I wasn't there for it, but I think I'm going to have to side with Kiki on this, right? And then I just heard Carlos talking about a pregnancy test. You know I'm not going to talk about that, because that was the dumbest storyline in history. This is Tisha's face when Marcia said, yes, she is capable of cheating on me. She has the parts and a mouth. That was real crazy. I think this is embarrassment on her face, because I would have been so embarrassed if my husband said that about me on national television. Then why is Kimmy coming to Marsha's defense or Tisha's defense? If Marsha did cheat, then that would mean Tisha would be well in her right to cheat because of the alleged accusations about him cheating. Right? I don't think she should have said anything. What do you think? Kiki has gone off on Marsha and called him the B word and said he is a liar. Tisha said, I bet you won't cross this line. You got away with it one time. It won't happen again. And you know what? I believe Tisha. I am so glad that this season is over, but they are currently filming for season 7. I just hope we get what we need to get. It's your girl Millie Tron. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.